Darkestville town was a calm and warm place. But sometimes towns change, and this was the case. One night occurred the strangest thing so far. On Darkestville landed a fallen star. The townspeople saw this, and their surprise was big. Inside the fallen star was a demon baby named Sid. He was special, not like the average kid, with a creepy look and always chaos amid. Each year that passed, he showed without rest that his demon nature was on manifest. Mischievous, chaotic, always causing pain. The problems of others for him were a game. He grew with time, and something I can say is that when evil starts, only evil will stay. Here is when Sid's adventure starts to extend. But just keep in mind, he doesn't have a happy end.
Another wonderful night to be a demon. Isn't it, Mr. Buttons? Oh, I agree. Now let's see what's on the agenda of evil tonight. Let's see. Here it is, Wednesday the 7th. Sneak up on the Haymonson's daughter and cut her braid. Check. Already did that last week. Doubt it's grown back. Create an army of giant mutant chickens to terrorize the farm. That one didn't quite work out last time. The villagers managed to kill all the chickens and use the excess meat to feed the kids at the orphanage. Hungry little bastards. So let's just skip that until I perfect a non-edible cyborg chicken or something. Make Miss Barbara's pies go sour. Better not. I'm starting to think that old bat's developed a taste for sour pies. I swear she's playing me. Feed laxative-laced birdseed to the local pigeons so they wreak havoc on town. Alright, yeah, that one sounds pretty great.
Surrender, Sid. Your nights of evilness are over.
What's that? Sounds like Dan Teapot yelling at my door again.
This time it is over. For realsies. There's no escape from this one. None of your tricks will save you. No more Sid the Demon terrorizing the town.
Yep, that's Dan. I'd better get rid of him quickly. Who knows what annoyances that nagging insect is cooking up. He's my best friend, Mr. Buttons. He's very silent today. Sometimes he gets grumpy. Hey, Mr. Buttons, wanna chat? What? You're not in the mood? He's not in the mood. What? You want to stay in the bedroom? He wants to stay in the bedroom. It's broken. I removed the cuckoo to make a homing missile a long time ago. Now it's just full of cogs and gears. I can't talk to that. The lid is screwed to the clock. I can't open it with my bare hands.
It's the ultimate guide to giving toasts. It's a really long book, but it gives good advice. My toasts are so much better now. I've already read this book twice. I think I need to let it stew a little before I go in for round 3.
It's a lonely, lonely sock. Where is your pair, my friend? It's my nightstand, with a drawer full of evil plans. And my diary, also full of evil plans. They're the socks I was looking for last night. I don't want them now, and I don't know why I wanted them then. They smell. Hi, handsome. It's my bed lamp. It's my hook-shaped cane. I generally use it to ruin the school musicals by yanking kids off the stage with it. A gentleman has no class if he doesn't have his cane. It perfectly captures Mr. Button's personality. It's the door to my bathroom. I locked it because I have problems sleeping if it's not nice and secured. I'm afraid of the toilet monster. What, you never heard of it? That's probably because it's a product of my imagination. I know, I have problems. The door is locked. Luckily for me, I'm not in a hurry to use the bathroom. It's the door to my that's... Some of my favorite books. How to be an evil mastermind in only 12 easy steps. Doom and Destruction, and the Three Little Piggies. That's my super comfy bed. Well, it isn't that comfy, but at least it's a bed. It's super rusty and dry. I don't think in this state I could use it for anything besides spreading tetanus. Hey, that actually sounds pretty great. To the inventory you go. It's broken. The tires are flat and everything else is rusty. It's my lovely fish Domingo. He knows how to do some cool tricks, like act like a fish, or splash, but usually it's super ineffective. Hi, Domingo. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Domingo? You are. Yeah, you're a good boy. In these drawers, I used to store all sorts of useful gadgets and inventions.
I used to store all sorts of useful gadgets and inventions in here. Nonetheless, the only thing I found inside that is not broken or useless is this multi-bit screwdriver. With no bits at all.
It's full of holes and stinks. I wonder why I haven't burnt the thing already. No one knows when you're going to need a coat with this crazy weather, even if that coat is old, and full of holes, and stinks. Dan Teapot is holding the door from the other side. I should talk to him.
Don't try anything funny, demon. Today your evil existence ends. You are not going out. I will trap you inside your castle.
Did you notice that you're blocking the entrance to my castle?
I know. It's a part of my brilliant plan to end your demonic deeds.
Isn't it a little past your bedtime, Danny boy?
First of all, it's never too late for me. I'm the relentless protector of Darkestville.
It's 11 p.m.
11 p.m. already? On a Wednesday? Oh, gosh. Well, maybe it's a little late, but I'm on a mission, so I will stay. No matter what.
How many times have we been through this?
146 times.
147 if we count the time you dressed as a girl in order to seduce a giant monkey to turn it against me.
Lady Danina and I are not the same person. She is a long-lost, charming, and absolutely female cousin.
You don't have any uncles or aunts.
Exactly. That's why she was lost in the first place.
Why don't you go away? I have diabolical schemes to follow.
Ha! Forget it. Your nights of evil deeds are over. You're not leaving this place. Nuh-uh.
Leave this place before I hurt you in vague but unpleasant ways.
You can't hurt me. You're locked inside your castle.
You do realize that you're standing on a big trap door with an X on it.
Ha! Do you take me for a fool? I already sabotaged the trapdoor mechanism and locked the basement door. And you can't repair it.
Give me the basement key.
No.
Oh, come on, open that door.
Nuh-uh. No way. Tonight your villainous legacy ends.
Which key did you use to lock the basement door?
This one.
Thanks.
Hey, that was my key. Bah, I don't care. You can't fix the mess I made down there anyway. This trapdoor is still useless.
Let's see about that. Do you have the missing part of the trapdoor mechanism?
I will not fall for that again. Today is your end. You are not leaving this place.
What is your plan? Starve me to death? Because I have plenty of food here.
I'm not telling you.
Bah, forget it.
You will never leave this castle again.
It activates the trapdoor that is outside my castle. It's very useful when Girl Scouts are selling cookies. What? Don't give me that look. I just want some cookies and they always run away when I answer the door. This isn't working. I should check the engine in the basement. That lever releases the wolves. Ah, so many lovely memories tied to this thing.
Release the wolves! Meow! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha!
Shouldn't there be a bunch of screaming, howling, and general chaos right about now? Wait. Probably has something to do with the fact that I forgot to feed the wolves throughout the entirety of winter. Whoopsie. The basement door is locked. This will drop an anvil onto the unsuspecting prisoner. Isn't that fun? I must have left this here after working on the inner circuits of the cybernetic chicken. I should be more careful where I leave my tools. It's the key for my bathroom. How did this end up here? I'm happy to have the key to my bathroom. It would be terrible to be locked at home without the bathroom available. Hey, I found Waldo. And he is dead. The skeleton is stuck in jail. It's my research about cybernetic ducks. Turns out, cybernetic ducks are a horrible idea. That's why I'm building a cybernetic chicken. A not quite finished cyborg chicken. It still needs a soul in the soul slot to work, if my theory is correct. It's too heavy to carry around. The mechanism is simple. Someone steps over the trapdoor, I activate the trapdoor lever, and the dope falls through a system of pipes to end up in this jail. There I archive all my taxes and expenses. I'm evil, but I'm organized. There are only expenses and taxes inside those drawers. I don't want to mess with them. I have an extremely complicated date-based organizational system, you see. Dan Teapot has vandalized the door mechanism. The chain and some cogs are missing. There used to be a sandwich inside. It's empty. I think Dan stole my sandwich. Jackass. Old evil plans and research about a variety of things is inside those boxes alongside my old toys. I don't want to unbox all that stuff. There are only expenses and taxes inside those drawers. I don't want to mess with them. I have an a not quite it still needs a soul, if my theory. It's the door that leads to my kitchen. The door is closed. I locked a giant rat inside. A fake wanted poster made by Dan Teapot. I keep it as a memento. It reads, "Dead or alive, Sid the Demon, 1,000,000 berry." Non-abrasive soap for my delicate skin. Now I can wash my hands properly. How the hell did that end up here? Is that even physically possible? I don't want to break the short. It's me. It's a regular bathroom tap. It's locked and glued with some kind of sticky stuff. It's glued shut and I can't pry it open. Maybe if I had some kind of abrasive substance or another. That doesn't need to be slippery. That doesn't need to be slippery. It's full of oil. See, I was expecting this shipment of penguins that I planned on oiling up and releasing back into the wild, but they never showed up. I'd prefer to keep my hands clean. The towel is oily. It's stuck with something at the bottom of the bathtub. I read them when I don't have anything else to do. I already read those. The True Frozen Throne. It's a treasure chest, and it contains the treasure of storing dirty clothes in an organized way. I don't want anything from there. It's full of dirty clothes. That doesn't need to be slippery.
Now I have a fully functional screwdriver.
Now it's properly lubed. Heh, lube.
I can't use the cane with that.
I don't think so. It's locked and glued with some kind of sticky stuff. It's full of oil. See, I was expecting this shipment of penguins that I planned on oiling up and releasing back into the wild, but they never showed up. I like it where it is. Don't worry, it was already broken. A bunch of big cogs. I hope I didn't just void the warranty on this thing. A bunch of big cogs. Perfect. Presto. The trapdoor mechanism is functional and ready to work. It's working as intended as it is right now. Dan Teapot is forget it. Hey, Dan, let me out.
Ha! You'll never be able to...
Hi, Dan. Would you care to explain this whole trapping me in my castle business now?
Ha ha! You think you've defeated me, but I've won.
Fascinating. I find your claims tenuous at best, coming from inside of a jail cell.
I have delayed you enough here. They are already in town. There's no escape now.
Who are they, and why would I want to escape from them? Have you been sneaking mushrooms out of my gardens again? I told you those are for my alchemical experiments.
You don't get it, do you?
Nope. No idea what you're talking about.
I've hired the Romero brothers. The most infamous demon hunters alive are coming for you. They've long been here by now. There is truly no escape for you. They'll track and hunt you down. They are the best of the best. I've kept you from getting a head start on fleeing. Like I said, I win. You're done.
Oh, come on, you moron. Don't you realize that it's the villain who's supposed to give their whole plan away with overly detailed monologues? You've gone and messed up our whole dynamic.
You don't get it? The Romero brothers are the best, and they will never...
Silence truly is golden. Now then, let's analyze this little situation I've found myself in. A team of demon hunters are, well, hunting me. It's kind of flattering that the so-called best of the best are after me, oh my. Well, if these Romero brothers want a war, then I'm going on the offensive. I'll need to go downtown to check them out. And give them a warm welcome to Darkestville. Mwahaha! But, I should probably quit wasting time with maniacal laughter and get going. I've got a lot of work to do after all. So I'll make a neutron bomb and hide it inside a cheesecake. No. That's really impractical. I don't have enough cheese.
Good evening, little fellow. Is that Darkestville Castle?
What? What kind of question is that? You're in Darkestville and that's the only castle. Now, please mind your own business. I'm really busy right now.
Okay, team. You hear the man. The demon should be trapped inside. Let's do our job. To the hunt!
What was I saying? Ah, yes. So let's discard the neutron bomb cheesecake. What about a neutron bomb inside an apple pie? What am I thinking? With that giant rat inside the kitchen, I can't bake anything. Okay. All the plans involving cooking are null. Man, that's like half my repertoire.
The job is done, sir. That demon is now inside our prison chest. It won't be bothering you again.
We received your payment in the last letter, so I think that's all.
Goodbye, and thank you for hiring the Romero brothers. Wait, what? The Romero brothers? They didn't recognize me! Once again, my wit and... Wait a minute. My castle! What were they doing there? Domingo! They took him away! My lovely fish Domingo! No one messes with you! Now this is personal! Here used to be my lovely fish Domingo. He is still stunned. What a weakling. As usual, he has nothing in his pockets. Not even his lunch money. Now that I think about it, the stone texture looks perfect, but maybe the big X on it kind of ruins the camouflage. This is the trash of my castle. I realize now that I produce too much waste for a single demon. I don't remember throwing this at the dumpster. An iron rod, and an almost eaten biology book. Mr. Buttons will have to give me a good explanation about this. This is the trash of my castle. I realize now. This is the trash of my castle. Maintaining a mushroom garden in good shape is harder than you would expect, but gardening is one of my favorite activities. Besides ruining other people's lives, of course. Oh, don't be silly. It's not harvesting season yet. Those mushrooms are still green. Some heavy wooden planks. Dan was keeping my door shut with one of those. When you see heavy on the name of an item, isn't it obvious that I would say it's too heavy to carry around, or
It's a lot of boxed stuff. It seems that the mayor is on a redecoration process. The boxes are closed and nailed. Old books about public administration and taxing. I already read them when I was running my mayoral campaign. These are some pretty interesting evil concepts over there, but I don't feel like reading them again. This area is under maintenance. It's a huge treasure chest. I wonder what is inside. It's too heavy for me to move it. I cast a gypsy curse on it a few nights ago. The next person who lifts it will turn into a hideous pig. No, 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 and no. This lamp here ruins all the feng shui of this place. I won't be helping the mayor to redecorate his house. Once I played a prank on the local kids with something like this. I put a candy container on the street, but instead of normal candies, I left a bunch of salt-coated ones. Also, I put an anti-personnel landmine below it. The explosion left little Timothy without eyebrows for a few weeks. Yuck. Those candies are too sticky and dirty to carry around. They will mess up my inventory. There's where the mayor stores some of his hunting records, and some hunting trophies. Those trophies are covered in dust. I don't want to be sneezing the rest of the night. It's a pretty inaccurate portrait of the mayor of Darkestville. Another totally biased depiction of our mayor. She's Mrs. Johnson, the mayor's secretary. She may look inoffensive, but she swings her umbrella really hard for a woman of her age.
Hey, I can hear you. What are you saying about my age?
Nothing. Good evening, Mrs. Johnson.
Good evening, Sid.
May I talk with the mayor?
Do you have an appointment?
Yep.
Oh, really? Let me check that in the mayor's agenda. No, you haven't. You know, Sid, today was a really long day. Why don't you go play your pranks on someone else?
My pranks? My pranks? Please don't insult me, woman. I don't play pranks. I do evil deeds of demonic proportions.
Oh, I didn't mean to insult you, honey. But could you go to do your things outside? I heard that Mr. Martinez got a brand new doorbell. I hope no one goes to play ding-dong ditch at him.
Ding-dong ditch? Are you suggesting that I use my evil genius to play that childish game? May I talk with the mayor?
Do you have an appointment?
Yep.
Oh, really? No. But could I...
May I talk...
No, you...
Please don't... I don't...
But could you... I heard...
Ding... What is that big chest doing inside the mayor's house?
It's from the 3 strangers that arrived in town today. They are called the Ramiro brothers. I hear they are demon hunters. If I were you, I would be hiding until they go.
What is the mayor doing?
He is talking with one of the Ramiro brothers, a woman. I think her name was Foxy. What a name! And why do they call themselves the Ramiro brothers if there is a woman in the group? It should be the Ramiro siblings.
I don't know. Maybe it's a marketing thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
I dare you to lift that big trophy over there.
I will not lift that.
Why?
You cast a gypsy curse on it.
What? How do you know?
I was here the night you did it. Don't you remember? You even asked me for a black candle and 4 pistachios.
Oh. Yeah, I recall now. By the way, do you have any more useful items to lend me? Like a lockpick, a pair of scissors, or a sniper rifle?
No. And go do your stuff somewhere else.
Good night, Mrs. Johnson. We'll talk later.
Good night, my dear.
Here, the mayor stores his booze. The cabinet was depleted for redecoration. Oh, wait a minute. They forgot this bottle of 25-year-old whiskey. Interesting. It's the door that leads to the mayor's office. The door is locked. Here, Mrs. Johnson keeps the mayor's daily schedule. The idea is great, but Mrs. Johnson will kill me if she sees me. It's a statue of the founder of the town. I made an artistic intervention on it. He looks much cooler now. It looks like some kind of insomniac pigeon. What are you doing awake at this time of night, little fellow? I see. You have a night owl complex. In this bench, I deployed a trap. The problem is, I don't recall what kind of trap it was. It's our local hobo, Jeffrey Badsock. He's pretty useful. I've tried all kinds of potions on him, ever since I was a little demon. Hello, I'm Sid, the demon of Darkestville.
Jeffrey Badsock is not drunk enough to know who you are, Sid. I've known you since you were 5. Remember that time when you were chasing the town kids with your little flamethrower, and you ended up crying because it ran out of fuel?
Yeah, but someone gave me his alcohol so I could have fun with my flamethrower again.
Oh, well, that's something any decent person would have done. You were so small and you looked so sad. Hey, you remember that time when you were zapping people with a big blue laser gun? Everyone was running so scared. I remember it as if it were yesterday.
In fact, it was yesterday.
Really? Some things never change.
What are you drinking?
Oh, this. It's glue solvent. It may not be as good as an old red wine, but it's not that bad.
What does it taste like?
Awful, but it's still better than water.
Can I have some of your glue solvent?
Nuh-uh. If I give it to you, then what will I drink? Why do you always want random items from other people?
Are you still turning into a giant purple monster every time you sneeze?
Nope. Luckily, the side effects of that thing you gave me to drink faded away. But hey, if you have any more of those flasks, just keep sending them over. That thing was delicious.
Did you see anything unusual tonight?
I don't recall anything unusual, but maybe a drink will refresh my memory. Look, look, look. Nope, it did not. And now I see everything in black and white.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, champ. My glue solvent tasted like poison in comparison to this. Thanks.
The moss on this vent smells terrible. I should clean it someday. That doesn't need to be slippery. Presto! That glue solvent works really quickly. I thought I had my homemade medicine inside. Now that I think about it, that's probably what glued the cabinet door on in the first place. Things made with evil goo are so hard to manage.
Extra soft, silk-textured, mint-scented toilet paper. Extra soft, silk-textured, mint-scented toilet paper.
Of course, for an evil mastermind, sleeping gas is much cooler. But the pills are so much cheaper. All the anecdotes that contain, "and then I went for the sleeping pills," are good ones. It's the town river, full of calm, warm water, and killer piranhas. It's a blind guy outside a bar with a half-made Cuban mojito. It sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. Hi.
Who goes there?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sid, a fine citizen of Darkestville.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Martin Hawkeye from West Spring. So you're a local, right?
Yes.
Well, then let me congratulate you. Darkestville is a lovely place.
Really?
Yeah. The air's so fresh and the climate is perfect.
I guess you're right. That reminds me, I have to keep working on that weather machine. What is your business in Darkestville?
I came here to explore the natural wonders of this lovely town. I'm on vacation.
A tourist in Darkestville. That's something new. We don't have many attractions, you know.
I don't care about that. As long as the people are friendly and the drinks are cheap, I'm good to go. The good thing about being a blind tourist is that you don't even have to worry about the view when choosing a room.
I never thought about the benefits of being blind. Mental note. Return the sight of little Timothy. I notice you haven't touched your drink.
Yeah, this mojito is kind of lame. The mint they used is really old. It's almost tasteless.
If you're not going to drink it, may I have it?
Nah, I'm gonna drink it. Eventually. Besides, even if the drink isn't good, at least I look cool with a drink in my hand, right?
No, but then again, you are too blind to notice it.
You got me there.
May I have your drink?
No.
What are you doing on the street at this time of the night?
I went outside the tavern for some fresh air. Why do you ask? Are the streets of Darkestville dangerous?
No, not really. Sadly, the giant mutant chickens are gone. But probably next week, the streets will be dangerous again. There's a shipment of winged tigers on the way.
Thanks for the advice.
Where are you staying?
At the tavern guest room.
But the tavern doesn't have any guest rooms. In fact, there are no hotels in Darkestville.
Maybe it's something new. It was a really small room, but at least it was clean.
Were you passing by the tavern kitchen?
Yes.
That is the cleaning cupboard.
That would explain the bleachy smell. I can't complain. The price was really low, and it included breakfast.
I have other matters to attend to.
See you soon.
It's the tavern dartboard. No one has played with it for years. The darts are heavily attached to the board, and I cannot remove them. That explains why no one has played with this thing for years. It's a can full of trash. I know the expression, one man's trash is another man's treasure, but this time, it is definitely just trash. I heard that Bernard and Gerard were enemies since childhood, kind of like me and Dan Teapot. Of course, I'm much more handsome, and Dan is much more stupid. I would like to...
Shh! I'm thinking!
I lost interest in this game when I learned that it's against the game's rules to make your chess pieces shoot laser beams at your opponent. Gerard is the mortal enemy of Bernard. They have been battling each other in chess matches of epic proportions since I was little. Hello! My name...
Shut up! We're playing!
One of the oldest tricks. Offering tavern clients free salty peanuts to make them drink more. Classic, simple, and evil. Oh, and the implications for people with high blood pressure. I love this marketing concept. I think the tavern keeper will not mind if I take some of them. It reads, choose from our varied menu, all at the same price. Caramelized duck with bacon, bacon with caramelized duck, duck with caramelized bacon, duck with bacon all caramelized with a pinch of pepper, and if you're against the natural order of the world, don't forget to taste our vegetarian option. It's a pretty big guy. He looks kind of intimidating. Hello? So you are one of the Romero brothers?
Yes, I'm Walrus, the muscle of the Romero brothers. And your name is Dan Teapot, right? Oh, it was a pleasure to work for you, sir. You don't find many customers that pay full in advance by mail these days.
How did you recognize me? Because I'm totally Dan Teapot.
It was easy to figure it out. In your letter, you wrote that you'd be waiting for us outside the castle to help secure the target. Between you and me, I think that putting the demon inside a fish tank was kind of too much. It made everything too easy for us.
Where is that demon you recently captured?
We put all the demons we catch inside our demon chest. There they are imprisoned forever in some kind of an alternate dimension or something. I don't get much of that technical stuff. But don't worry, he cannot escape.
What if he has some kind of super genius and handsome friend outside trying to help him out?
Oh, don't worry. Our sister Foxy already thought about that. The chest requires 3 keys to open, and each of us only has 1 key, so it's impossible to open the demon chest without our authorization. Unless, of course, someone stole each of our keys. But then again, we are the best demon hunters. No one would ever dare to try that. Except some kind of idiotic moron with absolutely zero conscience about the consequences of his actions. But then again, we shouldn't worry about that. If there is such an idiot, we will crush him.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I would love to see that mysterious key you have.
Sorry, but I will only take it out if the rest of the group has to open the chest.
So, it must be great to be a demon hunter.
Oh, yes. You meet a lot of people, do exercise, fight evil, travel the world, and taste new drinks. It's great! Ha ha!
Where's the rest of the team?
I'm not sure. I think Foxy is talking with the mayor, and Mongoose must be training somewhere. That lad never rests.
Goodbye. I have other matters to attend to.
It was a pleasure to talk with you, sir.